Hi guys, welcome to the MERN Stack series. In this tutorial, we're gonna see how we can protect our route using middleware in Express.js. So previous tutorial we had seen the login form. Once I fill this and click this login, it's generated a token and also it's rendered to the home page and displayed some of the property title over here. So go to the front end, click login.js, and once I've been successfully logged it navigate to the home page. So once I successfully log in, it's navigate to the home page. So in this home page, I have the URL at requesting the server and I got the response. That response is stored in the task. So this task has some of the title which I have listed. So over here you can see some of the titles I have listed over here. So our task is we have to protect our route. So in the sense, so I have, if I click this, I have just copy paste this token and just copy and go to this JSON and I paste it over here, right here. So and instead of this, I'm just, so this token is holding the information which I have login information, the user rom at gmail.com, and all the information of the user is being stored in this particular payload. So this information, once I delete this information, if I log in this particular route, if I log in this particular route, this list should not be displayed here. If I have that particular token, that information of the user detail, then only I can able to display this detail. So for that I have to do some configuration in backend. So here I have a model. Right here you can see I have a schema. In this I have some of the properties. Over here you can see the title, price, location. In this model I have a name called property. Here in the database, that property is a plural form of this properties. We had seen on our tutorial how we can connect to the database and insert some documents in the first tutorial. uh, and also I have inserted some of the documents over here. I have four documents right now. So how you can see here I have four documents. Once I have inserted that particular document, go to that particular index.js. Right here you can see I have a route called API slash properties, and the route, go to this route prop, and I have a routes properties. Go to this route property. I have get all properties. Go to this controller prop, controller in the sense property controller. So in this property controller, I have written a logic for this get all property. In this, I have a model called property. Have imported that particular model which we had seen, and it's go to the database and find all the documents. Four documents we have seen, right? So with the help of this find method, we can fetch all the documents over the database, and I stored in this particular properties. So in the response in the JSON, I'm getting all the properties. So for that, so I have get all data in the postman. The server is being connected to the 5000. My route is API slash property. Once I click this, I getting all the four properties right here. You could see. So once I been log in, you can see in the browser the token is being generated. That is token is having the information of the user details. You could see here. So I have that particular middleware. I have to write a function. So in this particular function, I am requesting the cookies. Request is coming from the client. The request dot cookies dot this particular token. So I have deleted that particular token. So once I log in, you could see the token right here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So once I've been login, so this token is being generated. The request is from the client. So this token is being stored in this constant. If I don't have the token, the my response should be access denied, no token provided. So if I have a token, the response should be token provided. For the sake of understanding, I have written like this. So go to this particular route property, have to define this function over there. So go to that property.js. So before I have to get all the property list over here, I have to check whether the token is provided or not. So for that, so here I go to this property.js. In this I have a authenticate token function. Have to import that property function over here. So in this have to in the function I have to give curly braces, otherwise it will show some error. So for that I have give, so in this require, so I have to import that one. So in the middleware I have auth middleware. So once I have imported and saved this, so it's restarting. Once it's been connected to the database, we will check in the, so, so what happened in API slash properties, go to this authenticate token. Before it's go to this particular get all property right here. So in the props controller, before going to this get all property, it is checking this authenticate token, which go to this middleware. This middleware having, if the request just having that particular token, then only I can able to provide that particular token, and have some logic over here. I will explain it later. So here it's been connected to the token database. So I'm just go to this. Now I have no cookies right now. So I have to generate the cookies, then only I have a information of the user, which user have been logged in. So for that, go to that particular login. So I have to log in. So here I have no cookies, you could see I have no tokens. This is a previous information I have. So I'm just sending this. So I'm just logging this user in the API. So once I have login, I get the token. So in the previous tutorial, I have detailedly explained how we can generate the token. So in this cookies, you could see here I have generated the token. So in this cookies, you could see. So here I have to save. Then I, so here you can see I have the token in the cookies. So in the request.cookies.token, I have that particular cookies. So in the get all data, so if I send this, so this is the previous information. So send this, the token is provided because I have the token here. So I have the token provided is displayed here. Once the token is provided, it has some detail of the user information. So here you can see this token is having information of the user detail. So this information will be there. If I come to this particular thing, I just copy paste this particular. So go to this cookies, otherwise. So I'm just go to this and I click this this one. I click this and copy this one and paste it over here. If I paste it, so this is also holding this information about this. This payload is having the data which I had login the rom at gmail.com. In the API I have login this token is having that particular login detail, right? So the token is being generated. So I have to verify that particular token. For that, so the token is generated, I have to verify. So for that I have to write a logic in the middleware. Instead of this response status 200 token provider have to write. So for that I'm just screen. So I have to verify that whether the particular authorized user is sending that token. So for that, so in the try block const, you can give any name here, decoder. So here have the information I have to give. JWT, this is a JSON web token. So you have to install this particular token. So already been installed that particular JSON web token. So here I have to verify of, so whatever the token I have, that token is it correct or not, I have to check. So and also I have to check the detail of process.env dot. So I have the JWT secret in the server. So I have to check with that particular token whether the client is sending the correct token or not. So if it is correct, so it is. So once we go to this middleware, have to check with this particulars. This is so here I'm just copy paste this secret. So here I go to this and I'm to just copy this particular password here. So go to the browser. Now once I paste this particular token, here invalid signature is showing. So for verification of that particular token have to give the JWT secret over here. The signature is verified. It's the login is from the correct user. So for that I have to verify. So here go to that auth middleware. So once it's verified, it decoded. What it's decoded in the sense it's decoded and give the information of this particular user. So for that have to write request dot user. I'm just giving, you can give any name instead of this user, you can give id or something. For now I have given user. This decoder I'm just giving this. So if you print this decoder, just I'm consoling block of decoder, you could see the information holding. So I have to pass this to next. So the next I having that particular all the properties have to list. For that I have to send that particular user information to this particular. So once it's been verified, it send the particular user details to this get all property. So for that I have given a next here. So if it is any error in the token or something, so I have to catch the particular error. So I have to return the response. So return res dot status of 401 because it's unauthorized dot send error dot message. So I have to save this. Have to check whether it's correct or not. Once it's been connected to the database, we will check in the API right here. So have the particular token. I have to verify the token with this particular JWT secret. So for that I'm just going to this, and if I send this, so if it is correct I can able to get all the details of the you of the all the property details right here. You can able to see have the token. So also it's showing the token. So here You could see the decoded whatever this decoded is holding the information of the user. So you could see how printed this user is holding. So this decoded is holding this user information. This information is given to this request dot user. It's go to the next middleware. This next middleware, it goes to this routes. So it's passing information to this get all property. So the get all property, it's go to this prop controller, and prop controller, it listing all the data because it has the user information. So it is verified that this particular user is holding the correct or correct information of that token. So here, if I go to this browser, now I check. If I don't have this token, it should not display this information. If I have this particular token, it should display this. So if I have this particular token and just click this, you could see all the information will display here because I have the token right here. So I have listed all the titles over here. So if I delete this particular token, if I delete this and if I click this, my route should be protected. This, so I have got error because this route is being protected. I don't have, I should not have a access to that particular route. Here I have in the, here in the login.js, in the sorry home.js, have this route is being protected. If I don't have the particular token, I can't access that particular route. So in the route you should give, so along with this URL you should give with credential true, then only this particular token is accessible, or whatever the information here, it should read that particular information. Otherwise it will not read the information of that particular, whether the token is available or not. So thank you all of you.